Alright, so my prep on these two sets of bees, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do both boxes beside each other yet. I might pull one off, you know, a little bit further distance. I'm going to see how the first set behaves. But I picked out 4 frames. It's got good drone comb. And I've got them in there. That little space that you see, I'm going to slide the box in there and allow them to work their way out of the box. Do the same over there. As a big thing, man, I set these hives up expecting bees last week. There was an issue with the USPS. They were scared to handle them, and somebody came by to pick up their bees on the same day that my bees arrived, and they just gave that person all the bees. Didn't even look at the name tag on them. But the hive, the stuff that I've chosen to put in there, as you can see, has already become infested with some type of larva. So I've had to switch it all up. I thought I was completely ready, and I was, but without the bees there to keep a guard on what was going on, other insects moved in pretty fast and started, I mean, more or less wreaking havoc. I don't know what I'm going to do with these frames yet, but I had to pull them out and put them to the side, and I'm just moving forward with what I got. I don't have time to play with it right now. Alright, I'm going to go get the bees, and I'm going to start soaking them down with sugar water. I'll show you that process. I'll be back in a few. And so these guys woke up quite a bit. I'm going to start spraying them down with sugar water. This is going to kind of make them sticky and clump together, and it's going to chill them out some too, because they're going to be busy eating and collecting and cleaning themselves off from the sugar water. I haven't even separated the 2 hives yet. It's probably the thing I'm going to do next. But just a spray bottle, sugar water in it, and I'm just saturating them down. You can actually hear them calming down or moving less. That goes on. Now when you get your bees, it's likely that you're going to have some dead bees at the bottom. Lifespan of a worker bee, 3 to 6 weeks. And when they set up these cells, you know, to send them, they don't know if that bee is, you know, 3 weeks old or 2 days old. They just don't know. So some of them are going to be at their expiration date. It's just the way of it. But alright, I'm going to get these separated, continue to saturate them with the sugar water, and then I'll bring you guys back to see the implantation. Alright, so there's several different techniques to do this. Some people try to extract the bees all the way out, and I'm not going to do it. I got 5 good frames in there, and that'll be more than enough to get them started. I'm going to put another super on top of this, and I'm going to fill it up with frames also, to the best that they'll fit anyway. I'm going to leave the box in there for maybe a week or 2 before I come and inspect them. Maybe I'll inspect them in before the week's out. But all I'm going to do is open that box, and I'm going to extract the syrup can. I am going to go in, I'm going to find the queen, and I'm going to set her up in a way so that the bees can extract her. Give me a few minutes, I'll be back on that. I haven't worn my beekeeping clothes to handle my bees in a long time. I don't know these bees. I don't know how they're going to react coming out of this box. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put them on. And understand, I'm not afraid of getting stung once or twice, but that's not how bees work. You have a large group of bees, and they send out pheromones saying, hey, I'm being stung, or I'm stinging something in defense. Then they all attack at once, and it could turn truly deadly in a matter of moments, with a whole bunch of bees running around at, trying to defend something, although I don't expect that they're really trying to defend this queen yet. But anyways, give me a moment. I'll get back. I'll get my clothes on, and then we'll take this thing apart. Alright, I'm going to try to stay out of shot, but I have 2 pieces of wire here. That's going to help me with setting up the queen herself, putting her in position where I want her. And again, I don't really like to wear the beekeeping clothes. I do. Well, I'm going to wear them now because I know these guys. I honestly feel kind of goofy with them on because they're usually just not necessary. I think that's the queen there. I wouldn't have thought that turn would have been that difficult. And there's the queen. So she is attached there, and that's pretty good. Now, you look in here, you'll see a candy plug here, and the queen will be that one right there with the large abdomen, the one that's crawling around. Now she has a couple of bees in there with her. Those are her personal worker bees. Now this is the candy side, and what we're going to do is pull out that cork right there. And that's going to allow them to get in there and eat her out of her little hole. Vision through this thing is not that great. That's one of the reasons I don't like wearing it, because I can't see hardly anything. So my wire fell down inside the hive. Now, if I can put that in there sideways. I have to take how many frames out to do it. One more frame to do it. So I'm going to do that. And that's going to let me put my queen excluder on it pretty well immediately. Pull this out to the side. And Sandy's there. And I want her to be able to be fed through that way. I'm going to put these guys in like this. And there. They got plenty of space to work around. And I'm going to sit her